I've been with Couchbase for 7+ years now. And the journey here has been to modernize the database. As you know, databases are very critical infrastructure for anything that we do these days, being more and more digital. So I lead the engineering effort. I'm also responsible for setting our vision and executing and delivering to that. So that's my role as CTO and SVP of engineering here at Couchbase. We have the Couchbase server, which is sort of our flagship or the primary product. So in that regard, Couchbase is a database. It's got a caching capability put into it. It's a search system. It's an analytics system, all stitched together with an eventing system. And finally, the same data can be transported to the edge, and you can have equivalent functionality at the edge as well with our mobile product. So that's, in one sense, what we are trying to achieve by converging multiple technology stacks into one that allows for the application developers to do multiple things in one place and thereby accelerate application development. What we offer as a platform, and that's why this partnership works really well, is ideologically there is full-on meshing of in terms of our philosophy and what Bell Canada wants to achieve in terms of modernizing the stack for going forward. As you can imagine, with the multitude of capabilities that is built into the platform, now they're positioned to a point where they can extend it in multiple ways, all the way to imagine the edge, because all the set-top boxes and how they operate, the data that comes from them, you can offer pretty quick analytics or insights into what's happening, which the corporation can use if you have a product like Couchbase, which sort of brings the data from the edge immediately to the near real time to the cloud, and where you can apply all your analytical logic, be it using analytics product or be it using any AI and ML sort of technologies on top of it. So this is well positioned both for the immediate requirements, which are in the realms of transactional and operational data visibility or real-time service visibility, or stuff like Customer 360, to a case eventually where it sort of can be extended all the way to the edge. The volume and the variety of data that they have to deal with now is of a different order of magnitude than what we are usually accustomed to. One of the biggest advantages of Couchbase is its performance at scale. A platform that can withstand to the demands of scale and performance at that scale. When you apply that lens, Couchbase really shines. Even more cost-effective and simpler for developers to run their microservices on. The new microservice paradigm that developers are using puts a different type of demand on Couchbase. And so we're building certain feature functionality to make that a multi-tenancy of microservices on Couchbase become really easy. So developers can stand up multiple, hundreds of microservices on one Couchbase instance, and that would give them the power to innovate faster. And on the sort of the Kubernetes operator, that's some exciting stuff there. The kind of stuff we are doing there are like demand-based scaling. One of the sort of advantages when you're running in the cloud is that you elastically can scale the system based on your workload. And we want to make that happen in a sort of programmatic way, so that you simply can scale based on the system resources that are being consumed. So what this really does is give this DevOps model further control and bring the database into what is known as the CI/CD pipeline. So far, this continuous integration, continuous delivery, this concept works as long as just the application logic changes. But if there's a database change, this completely comes to a grinding halt. We have fixed that problem in Couchbase. Code your database changes along with your application changes and deploy. This makes the whole CI/CD process of innovation that much easier, programmatic, and faster to deliver to the business. And those are some of the themes that we're actually working on now to make it easier for developers, easier to deploy and scale, and cheaper at the end of the day for the enterprises to sort of run Couchbase. The partnership has been wonderful. With the increased demand of data movement, modernization of the infrastructure, we are seeing multiple telecom companies undergoing this journey in a very fast pace. So across the industry, these horizontal, we see a tremendous excitement and a tremendous opportunity for our product to be relevant, because that sets them up for the innovations to come and stay relevant and take the competitive advantage.